full of Radiance, we're going to continue where we left off, just exploring the areas that we have finished with. Pretty much almost cleared out the Kobold Bay. But not quite there. So, just gotta finish clearing it out 100%, and then we'll be good to go. Alternate entrance. Good. Not done checking this place out. Once we are, then. It never visible. It gropes weakly for water. What do you do? We'll give it water. When you give it water, it crawls out and tells you its tail. Recorded in your journal under entry 20. Alright, what's in entry 20? Told in a pained voice, we just got the cut through to the Beastie's Fair when I injured my leg. King decided there wasn't much use for me anymore. Made me a proposition, though. Said if I went into the lair and brought out the treasure, he'd feed me till I stopped breathing. Best deal I had, so they tossed me down here. Not being a fool, I lit out for the deepest hidey hole. Thankfully, the Beastie was asleep. I can still move real quiet when I must. Anyway, if there hasn't been much of an alarm, then Drunken Ferd must be on watch at the rock. He's the king's son, so he ain't here with me, worthless sot. If he's there, he's got less brains than a fermented rat. Just act officious, and he'll take you to the king. Wouldn't mind hearing of that tyrant's demise. You seem to just the types to do it, too. Well, we already did. So good news on that. So, after it is done, it leaves. What do? We'll let it leave. Right. I guess now it's time for us to get out of here. Yes. Princess says I shall go on my own now. Oh, find 2 caves, a small well. Okay, so our friend has left us. Darn. So now it's just the 3 of us again. Leave. We need to get back to... Phlan. Ah! Combat. That was a waste. I should have moved first. Another fight. Jesus. A reward for beating the kobolds. Let's see, what new things can we get? Find the nomads and stop them from joining forces with our enemies. Find the source of the river's pollution and end it. Tribe of lizardmen is preparing to join the enemy. Prevent this. Okay. Nomads. That's our next one. We will look to figure out where these nomads are. Now, to figure out where these nomads are. Figure out where this is. Okay, I think I know. Okay, we're gonna make our way across this way. Aha! We have stumbled upon a large nomad camp. Will we enter? Yes. Alright. That's what we wanted. All the nomads hold their swords. You can see children peering out of the tent openings, only to be pushed back inside by their mothers. The nomads wait for you to make the first move. We'll parley. The biggest, meanest, dirtiest nomad pushes his way to the front of the crowd. 5 other nomads stand around him as if to protect him. The biggest nomad, apparently the chief or headman, acknowledges you with a nod. We will give you a feast in your honor tonight. Will you join us? Yes. Come. Let there be games for our guests. He leads you to the camp central clearing. You are treated as honored guests for the rest of the day. There are contests of strength and skill in your honor. As night falls, The nomads build a huge campfire in the center of the camp. The whole tribe gathers for the feast. After the feast, there is dancing and wild celebrations. During the festivities, the chief, his tongue loosened by drink, tells you of the dangers of the region. You make Assad Anwal's talk entry 55 in your journal. So his name is Assad. Alright. So entry 55. Let's see what that says. Delivered as you sit around the campfire. You must beware of the many dangers in this region. Several days' walk to the west there is a pyramid of evil. It has been long avoided by all sensible men. To the southeast is a lair of many ferocious hobgoblins. The areas to the southwest are inhabited by evil men, buccaneers, marauders, and soldiers of an evil empire far to the west. And all good folks avoid the swamps to the east. Nothing but danger grows in the swamps. Interesting. The headman seems very uneasy as he continues to speak. He practically begs you to stay for a few more days, rather than leave in the morning as you planned. My scouts have seen evidence of a large band of kobolds in the vicinity. I worry about my people. If you would stay until they pass, I would appreciate it. Please think about it overnight. After a while, the festivities end, and you are escorted to your lodging. Alright. Here we may rest. Let's use this as an opportunity to say, rest. The headman comes to you and says, "About my request of last night, what is your decision? You will stay and fight." "I and my people thank you. I know that we have honor. You shall be richly rewarded for your generous aid. You may wander as you will, or you may stay here and rest and study. Forgive me, I must see to my people." He leaves. Alright, so what do we have to do now? Stay. We just stick around in the camp and right here until... Let's see. So it's later that Devin will return to you and ask you what your plans are. Okay, so we'll press. There it is. Sound of war cries draws you out of the hut. You spin to face the sound. A horde of kobolds is attacking the camp. A lone sentry charges, but is quickly cut down. A family emerges from a hut and charges. Let us do this. Oh my god, we got an army with us. Hell yeah. Fireball! Yes, fireball! Let's go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Get as many of these fuckers as we can. Look at how many of them there are here. Yeah, we gotta get all these fuckers. Yeah, we're gonna target here. Yeah. I think I'll get the most of them. Hell yeah, that's how you use fireball. Alright, now let's just use magic missile because it's safer. So far, not too bad. Could be worse. Things could be going a lot worse, actually. So, we're doing good. We're doing good for what we've got. Best part is, the majority of them are still alive, which is what we really want. We want the majority of these nomads to survive with us. That way we can, like, earn our partnership with them. If we can just get them on our side, then hey, that solves our problem easier than having to fight them. You know what, we haven't used our magic in a bit. Hey, we did it. Woo! That's how it's done. No, we don't need it. Treasure. Now what? Do we go talk to the boss man? Oh. More fighting. Thought we were done, but we're not. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be it for this time. We are actually going to return to finish that last fight as we try to help out the nomads next time. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you really like our content, check our Patreon, which is the link down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, to become part of our community, and also check out our YouTube membership program, where you can check out our very first video essay series, where we are talking about the Scream franchise before anybody else. Also, get some cool little emojis whenever we go live. And once again, I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.